Memorabilia from the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley, will be coming exclusively to Australia next year. And the exhibition features over 300 artefacts owned by Elvis, including his military uniforms, a custom convertible, a wedding tuxedo, and some of his famous jumpsuits. Joining me live now is Ellis, the curator and manager of the Bendigo Art Gallery. Thanks so much for your time. This is a huge coup for Bendigo and more than 300 pieces of memorabilia. Is that right?
That's right. It is a huge coup for us here at Bendigo. We're absolutely thrilled to be working directly with Graceland and the archives to bring this really Australian exclusive and really unique exhibition to Bendigo. And yes, it is a really wide range of material that will cover all aspects of Elvis's life, from his early humble beginnings in rural Mississippi through the 50s and the 60s, his time in Hollywood, and of course the spectacular Vegas era.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a short life, but it was certainly a big life. And those jumpsuits were iconic. We're looking at the Jailhouse Rock uniform at the moment, and he is devastatingly handsome, of course. But tell us a little bit about not just the uniforms and the jumpsuits, but you've got some big pieces. Are you getting a convertible? Is that right?
That's right. We're bringing a beautiful 1960 red MG convertible, which was Elvis's own car, but also appeared in the movie Blue Hawaii. So anyone who remembers that film will remember Elvis cruising down the street of Hawaii singing in his car. So that will be coming. And the Harley Davidson that you mentioned, and then a whole range of other much smaller but equally important personal items that really give a sense of the man behind the image and the world that he created in his Graceland home.
Well, it sounds like you're clearing out Graceland and bringing it all to Bendigo. Will there be anything left?
Don't worry, Graceland definitely hold on to some special pieces, but they have been incredibly generous with what they're allowing us to bring over for the Australian fans. So we're just thrilled to have their support, and it will be a really special exhibition with things that usually you'd have to travel to the other side of the world to see.
It sounds like you've had some stiff competition here. I mean, why Bendigo? Parks would have made sense.
Well, here at the gallery we have a bit of a history in this space. People may remember that some years ago we did a big exhibition on Marilyn Monroe and Grace Kelly before that, and more recently fashion couturiers like Balenciaga and Mary Quant. So we have a real interest in 20th century kind of fashion and textile design and the style icons of our era that have really shaped our visual culture and our pop culture and of course fashion today.
I did not know that. I should really get up to speed because that sounds right up my alley, and I know a lot of our viewers will be interested in that. So Elvis is coming to Bendigo as in a real way, all of his stuff at least. So when will we be able to see this exhibition? And you know, are we all going to be able to get tickets?
I hope so. So the exhibition will open in March next year. So, you know, hopefully things will be a little calmer and we'll kind of be in our COVID normal world by then. And we're really excited for people to be able to travel up, not just from Melbourne, but from interstate and maybe around our region into Bendigo. So it's going to be a great time to visit the city. When we have these big exhibitions at the gallery, the whole city gets into the spirit. So there'll be heaps to do. And yeah, we can't wait to welcome the bumper crowds.
Excellent. Does anyone get to drive the car?
Don't think we'll be letting anyone drive the car, but you can certainly dream.
Fair enough. Lauren, thanks so much for your time this morning. Appreciate it.
Thank you.